So often I am asked the question, what do you recommend for my beginning reader? My oh my, do I have so many books for beginning readers. But I want to show you a little pathway that we have created in our house for our beginning readers that has been really effective and really made great use of some really awesome collections of books that Usborne has to offer. The first that I want to show you are the Usborne phonics readers. There are a bunch of these. This is one, B Makes Tea. You can buy them in a set of 20, or you can buy them one at a time. We bought one, just this one. So I don't have the whole set. I kind of wish I did, but I don't yet. I might have to aspire to do that. The Usborne phonics readers are going to start out with easy sounds and phonics reading techniques. They are very colorful. They're soft covered, so here's about the size of it. You can see it in my hand. Very colorful, super cute stories. The stories are written with a lot of rhyming so that your beginning reader will appreciate and love the flow of them and just the rhyming words. You can start with them by reading these words that are in the black font, and then when you get to these places where you see the little word bubbles, then your beginning reader can read that part. It will rhyme, and so it'll help them out. So I planned a grand tea on the sand, it must go well. Then they read, can I lend a hand? And so they're just starting to tiptoe into the water of reading these very basic words, and it's something that they can do with you. So it's your tag team reading. I love these. These are fantastic. Once they have gotten through the Usborne phonics readers and are ready for something a little bit harder, you can go to something like this. And this is the Usborne book box, which I love. And we have just gone through all of these with my first grader. The cool thing about the Usborne book box is it almost gives you a curriculum with momentum as you are reading with your child. So you'll see that the books are color-coded. They're color-coded because they have different reading levels, okay? So this one goes in here too. Yellow is level 1. If you look on the back, you'll see where they say Usborne First Reading Level 1. And this is an example of a level 1 reader. This is The Lion and the Mouse. All of these stories are so cute. There are some that are nonfiction, like the elephant book and the bugs book and the monkeys book, that are just informative. The stories are really super cute in the other ones. You'll see that these progress to where your child is reading on their own, a little bit more text per page. Okay, they're a little bit lengthier. Still little easy to digest amounts of text per page. Okay, so that's a level 1. So here's level 1. Then you progress to level 2, then to level 3, and then here's the level 4, and I'll show you what a level 4 looks like. A lot more copy text per page, okay? And the pages and more pages. So these are about 45 to 47 pages. You don't have to read them all in one sitting, but my first grader has progressed through all of these and was ready to do that. And so we got through this whole Reluctant Dragon a couple of days ago, and he had worked his way up to this, and it was a really big accomplishment. Then, when you're done with the Usborne book box, you can progress to the Usborne beginners. These are my favorite, and these books are kind of why I wanted to get involved in Usborne in the first place, because I saw this awesome collection of books on someone's shelf, and I just thought, I need to own every single one of those because my kids are going to want to take books off the shelf if we have this beautiful, bright collection of books with all these different topics on our shelf. So I started to buy these. Well, my first grader, who's progressed through level 4 of the Usborne book box, is now ready for these. And so today, during reading, we read part of this astronomy book down here. We didn't read all of it because these books have a lot more information. They're lengthier, but they are able to tackle this amount of text per page because they've worked their way up to it. So there's a title for everything. You can see I have poisonous animals. My animal lover loves the farm animals and the owls, horses and ponies. There are a couple that we used for science a couple years ago, the eggs and chicks. There's one about butterflies and caterpillars. These are great, and we have a ton of them. All of these books are available in collections, or you can buy them one at a time. So I want to show you in the catalog the Usborne phonics books. You can buy a collection of 20. And then we have this awesome My First Reading library that includes some of the very early readers, and then it includes some of the level 1s and some of the level 2s. But in this collection, you have 50 books. Is that awesome or what? That's a great gift to give someone. Anyhow, if you have a beginning reader and you just want to have a sequence for them to get through for progression and for momentum, that is one of the ways you can do it. It's really worked for us and been fantastic.